Hello everybody, this is Jane the Haunter, and today what we have to unbox and set up is the 7-foot Graven Bones animated Teary the Clown. This prop is probably my favorite animatronic Home Depot has to offer this season. I have been on a manhunt for this prop because it is stupidly hard to find this year for some reason. I originally ordered it on the drop on July 15th, and my order was canceled. So I had been going store to store, 3 different stores this past month of August, and it is now, I believe, September 7th, and I finally got one. My store had one up top on the pallets. I explained to them my situation, how I had originally ordered one, and it got canceled, so they so kindly got it down for me and sold it to me. So here he is finally, and let's go ahead and open the box. Super excited for this guy. I absolutely love him. And from the looks of it, oh, this is packaged interesting. The base is on top, which is strange with these animatronics. So there you have the base with nice big pieces there to hold the shoes in place. That's a pretty hefty base. There's a piece of cardboard, his hat, his clothes, his head, which is not in a bag, and which is ginormous. Oh my goodness, that is a very large head. This looks like leg foam, more clothing. This is probably his back. Put that up there. These look like his arms, his hands, which are super neat. This is his bouquet, and there is more leg foam mechanism adapter and these shoes over there. So now let's get this all laid out and put them together. Here are all of the pieces laid out. You have the base, waist bracket, the module with main mechanism that makes him lean up and down, 2 leg foams, 2 shoes. The shoes will be stacked on top of each other inside of another box. In the box, there is his hunchback, his hands, his head, his bouquet, his arms, left and right. 4 different poles here. The mechanism and shoulder frame bracket. That mechanism is going to be for the head turn. You're going to have 3 different bags of clothing. There's going to be the pants, the hat, and the shirt. So now let's put them together. The first thing you're going to do is find your poles labeled B, snap those into the base, then find your shoes labeled C, slide them down on over the base, and then find your poles labeled D and snap those into your B poles. Now you're going to grab the pants and put them on over the poles. After putting on the pants, you're going to slide the leg foam on through the pants and then attach the part with the tilting mechanism and control box. After this, you're going to attach the waist bracket and attach the shoulder frame with the head turning mechanism. After attaching the shoulder frame assembly, you're going to attach the actual shoulder frame that fills out the clothing and then plug in the wire to the head turning mechanism to ensure it gets power, and find the black singular wire coming from the control box and plug that into the leaning mechanism. Now you're going to pull up the pants and put on Teary's shirt. After putting on the shirt, you're going to connect the arms and then find the sensor, which is already plugged in and hanging from the control box, and Velcro it to the inside of the shirt to ensure it sticks out and can sensor when somebody walks by and activate. Now you are going to put on his head and hands. Now that the head and hands are attached, you're going to go into Teary's costume and plug in the set of red and black wires coming from his head to the set of red and black wires coming from the control box to ensure that his LED eyes and moving mouth get power. Now your final steps are going to be putting on his hat and plugging in his DC adapter, and then he should be all good to go. And here he is all set up, and I must say he is larger than I personally thought he was. I know it said 7 foot, but just the overall proportions of this guy are huge, and he is actually pretty proportionate compared to a lot of other clown animatronics, which I thoroughly enjoy. So now we'll activate him.
She loves me not. I love me, you're gonna rot.
He has quite a few phrases. I believe he has around 5. So we'll go through each one, and then I'll turn off the lights and show you his eyes in the dark.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You better hide, or I'm gonna catch you.
2 more phrases.
You know what I love about rotting flowers you find on a grave? They're free. They sure are pretty. Once a clown crawled out of a grave to get all the attention he desperately craved. He picked all the flowers that soon after devoured and chased after all that misbehaved. Start running!
And now I will turn off the lights.
Rosies! Wanna chase each other around this hole in the ground? You gotta watch your step. We all fall down!
So that was Teary the clown. I really like this guy. My only complaint with this guy is the shoes. Everybody knows that these SVI clown shoes are normally not the best quality. They really aren't. But these shoes that he has are far worse than the typical SVI clown shoes, which is really concerning to me for storage purposes, because, or even on a display, because if these get stepped on, they're not gonna just dent in or just have a slight crack like the other shoes. These shoes are done for. These shoes are paper thin. They are awful. So I really hope I don't have any issues with these later on down the line, because these do have a unique mold with the cracks and everything in the shoes, making it look like they're all muddy and dirty, like he's been to the grave probably every day of his entire life. But things that I really do enjoy is I do love this head sculpt of the clown skull aesthetic he has going on. The hand molds are incredible. They are a wonderful hard, thick plastic. The clothing is incredible quality. I do wish his hair was a little bit thicker. It is kind of thin and it's very tangled, but that's probably just the way it was in the box. If you just take the time, untangle it, straighten it, it'll look better. The hat is kind of thin and kind of buckles in, so I will have to stuff it. But overall, the clothing on this guy, the jacket, the pants, and everything are phenomenal. And yeah, I overall really recommend him if you can find him. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.